So it looks like the recent rain that came through night before last. Got a little number on the old beaver dam there. I thought it was creek looked a little lower. I've been deer hunting, hence the orange cap. But yeah, looks like the creek. Let's come down. I'm sure the beaver will get back in a few days to fix that. But just part of it, not really hurting us.
You're watching the Foul Play YouTube channel. Okay, so the GoPro didn't really pick that up very well, so I zoomed in here. What was cool is we got to hear some really good wild sounds of wood ducks. I heard 3 distinctive calls there, which I think has been hard to find. So that was kind of neat. But there they are, kind of swimming back in the back. They were much, much closer than this video shows.
So that was some pretty cool footage I just got. I've been sitting in a deer stand all morning. It's about 9 o'clock, November 2nd, 2022. So I sat in a deer stand. One, I thought, well, maybe I'll shoot a deer, and I did see some. But really I was scouting for the ducks. As you recall, they were coming over us last weekend before last, but they weren't coming to us. So I wanted to see where they were going. Problem is, I never saw any of them fly today. I saw them on the water. They never came into my hole. Some of them I heard them land, and I heard them calling in the water behind where we were sitting, which is a little shallower and has more cover over it. And I assume they were landing up where there was more cover. The other, what I call the back haul. More cover. So they don't want to land in the really open water. There's a lot of water in there now. It's full. I can't pump anymore. It'll overrun the dam. So it's interesting, I guess. And the wood ducks, they didn't even want to swim out in the opening. They were back and forth, but they didn't even want to come out in the opening. So that was curious. Season comes in for real. Not for good. We take a split, obviously, 1st of December. But season comes in for real this weekend. It's Wednesday. It comes in Saturday. So I guess I'll sit back there. I thought this was going to develop to be a nice hole, and it still may, but that's got to get plugged back up. But if you look around behind you here, you can see multiple places. Look at that, they're about to take those birches down, and they've already taken a dozen trees down back in here, and the water was higher. This was starting to flood a few days ago before the rain came through. So if they flood that back out, it'd be neat if this whole area flooded, but they'll have to bring this creek up 2 feet to flood where I'm standing. So I don't think that's going to happen. But I'll take some flooded timber. So I'm going to head on over to the bean hole. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to flood it today. Go ahead and drop the pipe. But I am looking at the height of the creek behind me, which will be the same level as where I take water in. This rain may have overrun the dam, holding water out of my spot. There is another beaver dam just past that keeps the water high there, and in the past it was so high that I wouldn't have been able to keep out. So I'm gonna head on over there. We'll take a look and see what that looks like. So good morning. Nice kind of cool morning here on the farm. Saw some deer, saw some squirrels, saw some ducks. Had them swim almost right up next to me, wearing this stinking orange cap, just standing still, and they just didn't. I think they saw me, They kind of turned around and swam away, but they didn't fly off. So, yeah, having a good day. All right, let's go check it out. All right, here we are. This is the day. We're going to flood the bean hole, or at least start it. Should fill up in about a day. So, putting this down, our pipe here, it should start to flow. Boom. Creek hasn't come up anymore. The dam down here is running over. I'm hoping the beavers get to work. So, here we go. We got water flowing. Picked up the drain already, so it'll fill up by this afternoon. This will be as much water as I can get in here without pumping it. I think I am still going to need to pump a little bit, but we'll see. We'll just see what this does. Not planning on hunting it this weekend. I don't think any ducks will be in here yet, but who knows? Maybe they will be. I've got to figure out which camera I'm going to move to put over here. So I'll figure that out Saturday, I guess. I'm not planning to hunt here Saturday. So anyway, that's it for today. Spent some time in a tree, saw some deer, saw some squirrels, saw some ducks. Pretty good morning all around. So getting ready for the season. Thanks a lot, and I'll catch you next time. Take it easy.